Hey, 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 do you guys all have your tacos ready? Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Tacos? Am I even on the right show? Shit! Hello, everybody, and welcome to Taco Tuesday. I'm your host that likes everything on toast, and I watch a lot of Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Hebro77 here, along with my special guest and yours, good old System Failure. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hello, everyone. That's a great intro, brother. That was amazing, man. That was amazing. Love that. Oh, massive thumbs up. Oh, that's a 10 out of 10 from me, man. That has me in stitches. Thank you for having me on the show, brother. It's the background is making me hungry. I've got some pizzas on the way. It's going to be an amazing show.
Oh, yeah.
We do look like twins, as I said earlier on, but I think I'm just a small bit more rustier than you
Yeah.
in the
You've been
pictures
sitting out in
side
the
by
rain too
side.
long, you know.
We could be. I am growing a beard in real life, so I am actually growing a beard in real life. So
Oh,
got put
yeah.
a pair of glasses on and a hat on,
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Hello, everyone.
we would look like twins. You're right.
We could, man. I've got my
Yeah.
Star Wars thing on. Are you like
Oh,
you like your He-Man stuff?
well,
I have a He-Man T-shirt somewhere.
hang on 1 second here. Hang on.
Oh yeah, man. And this isn't
There we
this
go.
isn't we didn't do this like on purpose, man. We didn't do
No,
this on purpose.
no, it was this was not planned, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
man. This is not. This is just the force. This is what you call the force in action.
That's right.
The force is in action. Eh? Wow. Oh, you've got a big beard as well, brother.
Yeah. See,
Can you? I
we
can't
could.
grow it here, man. I can't grow it here. I can't grow it
Yeah.
here. But I am.
Yeah,
growing it
I'm
here.
getting a little scraggly actually. I need to shave right there.
That's the only place I can't grow it. Everywhere else is okay, but this has been. I've been growing this for about 2 months, man. It takes eight. I have like an 18-year-old or a 16-year-old's face. That you just never have to shave. But the thing about it is, I never have to pay money for razors.
Well,
Cheap. One pack of razors does me for the year. Used to when I did shave, but I've never had a beard. Never had a beard. So I said I'll try it out. Then I might shape it into the Mandela effect. Draw something on your face. The Mandela effect is real. That'll make people.
oh, there you go. Yeah, that would make a good. I
always
always wanted one of those. One of those Hulk Hogan mustaches. I just shave right there, have the mustache, pencil it in. And make it look like Hollywood Hogan.
Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah.
I can do it. I can do it.
Hey, you got it. You got it, man.
I'll be doing that soon with some pizza going, that's nice pizza. But I do have something in the ashtray. Here's something I made earlier. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
So,
well, hey,
I saw you done a show earlier on and you were saying that's mostly improv as well that you do, isn't it? Mostly, or it is all improv when you're doing your action man things, or
Yeah.
I love the Batman one you done. That was amazing.
Quite a few of those. I'm going to go off screen here, man. I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, I'll do that too. They don't need to be looking at us. Let's go off screen. Let's look like brothers again, like real brothers. Like that's
there we go.
There we go.
Well, but hey, man, speaking of people who are watching, why don't we give this room a lovely shout out right now, brother?
Oh yeah. Go for it, man. I'm gonna try to get into the live chat as well while I'm here, and see if I can say hello to everyone as well while we're going along. So I'll keep an eye on the live chat.
Well, it looks like we've got System Failure in here. How'd he get in here?
I don't know, man. Someone let him in the back door. Oh, don't say that.
Oh, no.
No. Let's not go there too early. Hebro from Eternia. He was in here.
Oh,
Oh
I
no,
wonder how he's
he's a
doing.
joker, that lad. He's a joker, that lad.
I wonder how he's doing. There's someone else. I'm not Hebrew from eternity. I'm my air conditioner leaks on the inside. Fuck. You know. I don't know if I could
Oh,
say
I don't
fuck on
know.
the air, but I think I
Oh, you
just
can
did.
say it. You can say it as long as there are two O's in it. So you can say fuck, but
Oh,
it needs
okay.
to be in an Irish accent, so it has to be fuck.
Okay, I
So as
see.
long as you're not saying the F-U-C-K and you're just saying it with two O's, it's not a bad word. So wanker in England is not a bad word, but anywhere else it could be a bad word. Or bollocks in Ireland isn't a bad word. But then if you
Ah.
change letters around, you can say whatever you want. So I can say fuppin. So fuppin, F-O-O-P instead of F-O-O, the other word. But you can do it like a lot of people do it on TV to get away with it. I think Father
Oh
Ted was the
yeah.
first time I ever heard them do it. Father Ted was the first time I ever heard them putting in a different letter instead of the main K or whatever it was. It's very funny, very funny.
But
So
I'll
say
tell you
whatever
this.
you want. It's your
Let's
show, man.
let's get on with this shout out, man. People are leaving.
Yes, yes. Oh no, no, shut up, shut up.
Eddie Von Keen, the real one with a wrench, and we have Mr. Corn. I wonder where's Mr. Carrot at? We got Mr. Corn.
Mm, mm.
The ever so lovely and sexy and beautiful Catherine Snows is here.
Catherine Snow's in the house. Hi, Catherine.
Good old. Wait, I gotta get Saji in here to say this guy's name. Hey, Saji, how's it going, brother?
Well, hello there, everybody.
Saji's in the house. Hey, brother.
Hey there, Mr. Failure.
So you had a little snooze today.
Even though your name is System Failure, it makes more sense to call you Mr. Successful.
Oh no, I'm far from
There you
successful.
go.
Very
I don't know,
far.
man. That message you put out today, it made me want to get up and be successful. If you're scared, don't sit in your house. Get out and go do something.
Fucking right, mate. Sorry, I shouldn't say fucking. I mean, fucking right, mate. Don't sit in your house, man. Do not sit in your house. Get out and do something about it, man. Thank you so much. I like to give out some positive vibes all the time. I think it's time to get up now. This whole thing is over. Let's get out. Imagine how good it's gonna feel now for everyone that even I went out during this situation where the pressure was on that you shouldn't go out, and now the pressure is off. Everyone, we're all going to be out like fucking little children around with headless horsemen. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, let's get out and do it. But I've been doing it all along. We should go out and make. We are legends. We're legends of tomorrow. That's all I can say. We're legends of tomorrow. People will
Yeah,
be
I
talking
went.
about our
I would.
shows in years to
I read
come.
the title and I was like, I grabbed my shoes and my keys and I ran out the front door. And then I remembered that, oh, shoot, my car's broke down. Oh, well, I guess I'll just
And
go
as
back
well
to
as
the
that,
house.
when I said that as well, I didn't mean to run out and actually get into a car and run off. I meant come and watch the show, guys.
Oh, well, see, I
Maybe you
totally
got the wrong
misconstrued.
message.
Yeah, I totally misconstrued the whole.
And then you went out and realized your car was broke down. Well, that was the message. You had to go out and realize your car was broke down. Are you gonna get it fixed now?
Yeah, well, no, yeah. I mean, A, I'm being facetious, and two, I'm just trying to be funny.
That no, we're being fun. I just think that's amazing because you went down. That was the message for you to go out and find out your car wasn't working. That was for you to
Yeah.
get up and do that. Just to get up and do that thing. Now, did you ring anyone to get it fixed yet?
Yeah, it's not much more that I need to do, but I just thought it would be fun to throw that out there. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you much for that. Thank you so much for that comment. It's a great quote. I can't remember what his name is. Someone. I love going through inspirational quotes. One a day will help you. Will keep the fear away. No matter, even if you just pick yourself up a book that has one inspiration, even one liners, just take that and get it into your heart for that day and just walk out that door and be proud and don't let anything hold you down because all it is holding us down, brother. And now this pressure's off. We're all going to be so creative. Look at what we've been doing on the lockdown. Now look, we're going to go out and create a whole new world, guys. It's going to be crazy.
Hmm.
Looking forward to it. Oh, Sanji,
All
I love
right,
you. I
so you're
miss you,
halfway to
Sanji.
a shout out there, my friend.
Yes, he
I
was.
have a feeling I know what name you're on.
Yes. The beautiful someone, you were going to say someone's name. I think it was up to you to say this name. I think. I'll let this
Oh,
person
oh,
down.
okay. I'm sorry.
So it was up to him. It was up to Saji to say the next person's name down. So that
Oh,
was after
was it?
Catching Snows. We were at Catching Snows, and then the
Uh-huh.
next person was going to be was announced by
Well, let me just
Saji,
take
I
a
think.
wild guess and just say Michael Fontaine.
That's the one. Hey, Michael Fontaine. Hey,
Michael Fontaine.
in the
Mike
house.
Michael Fontaine. That's right. All right, keep on, keep on, keep it on.
Keeping on.
After Michael Fontaine, we got Go-Kart Bob zooming in here on his go-kart.
Vroom vroom.
Mm.
We got SystemFailure a bunch of times, man.
Oh no, I'm sure I'm not here.
You mean
Um,
Mr. Successful, huh?
I usually just call him Mr. System. Oh, did I
Oh,
mention?
You can call me. Tell you what, you can call me Mark if he's want, guys. If he's really, really want. If he's really, really, really want.
oh well, that's no fun. That's just, I mean, Mark.
Ah,
What
well
fun is
then,
that?
come on, and well, do you know what? You can call me whatever you want, guys, as long as you don't call me too early in the morning. How's that?
Hey, speaking of morning, isn't it like 2:30 in the morning where you are right now?
I think so. Let me see my other clock. I've got 3 mobiles on the go here. It's 3:10 in the morning. I'm getting the pizza delivered here in 20 minutes, guys, and I'm gonna munch down. I haven't eaten since what day is today? What
Last
day is today?
Wednesday.
It's last Wednesday. Okay, it's the last Wednesday then. So it's Wednesday, and today Wednesday morning. I haven't eaten since Monday. I don't think.
Damn.
But I just haven't eaten because I didn't want to eat. It was one of them ones that should get fucking creative, and then I realized shit, I should have went out and eaten. But I was eating snacks, but not a main meal, you know. But now I'm looking
So
forward
are
to
you
it.
going out to a fancy restaurant or what?
No, I've got pizza delivered. I've got pizza on
Well,
the way.
good for
I
you.
just oh yeah, I've got a big 18 pounds worth 18 pounds of 18 pound and 85p worth of pizza and some sort of other stuff that I don't remember ordering now, but I'm sure I was hungry when I ordered it. I'm looking forward to eating it.
I bet.
Anyway, you were doing some sort of show there, some show, were you there? You mad whore, you Hebrew. Have you finished? Is that's all I hear? It's only Michael Fontaine. Did you not want to go on to go
Yeah,
Kart Bob?
yeah. I mentioned
What about
I
Go
mentioned the
Kart
rest of them.
Bob's?
Yeah, Eddie Von King, the real one, and Go-Kart Bob. He come zooming in here, you know.
Hey, everyone.
There you go.
Hey.
There's my shout out. Huh? How do you like that one, Mister?
How do you like those? How do you like those apples? Oh,
I don't have any apples, but I definitely have hamburgers. Hey,
You know,
Saji,
I've missed you. Go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry, brother. You're saying something cool.
I said I've missed you guys. I've missed you guys. You know, the last
Oh
time we
yeah,
had a
well,
show, it was amazing. Like we just had so much fun. You
we
know,
have
and
so
now
much
that I know
fun.
food's now I know that food's coming, I'm getting giddy. So I can feel a great show coming on, guys. And you know why? Because all the love is here. All the best people in the world are here right now. All of us. Aha. There now.
Oh
There's a
well,
bit of
thank you,
inspiration.
man. I
Now,
appreciate that. I'm sure Saji does too. But he is so humble right now that he's awestruck. He can't speak.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that. Well, should I say
Actually,
I hear.
I'm still knocking the cobwebs out from between my ears.
Well,
I
you know the best thing for
Well,
that is to.
okay. Have you just woke up though, haven't you? You just woke up
Mhm.
not long ago. Is that right? You went to a short nap.
Yeah, and I'm kind of salty. I go to make some coffee, right? You guys are waiting on me to get here, right? And I'm like, I got to make this coffee strong, and I go to grab a coffee filter, and I'm fresh out. I used the last one this morning and
Oh,
totally forgot. So here I am folding a paper towel, trying to squeeze it in there, you know. And I get the coffee. I think I got too much coffee in there now because it looks like I do, but it was still not. It was the coffee turned out like it's like water with a hint of coffee. It turned out weak as heck. So anyway, I'm guzzling it like it's a Mountain Dew over here.
hmm.
But I'm waking up. Nevertheless, I'm glad I'm here with you guys. Now, when your pizza gets there, you said you're going to get off the live stream for a while, go eat, and are you going to pop back in?
Oh, I see where he's got a witch-a-doodle. Hold on. Does he want me to put him back in the stream?
Oh, I didn't even know he left.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. It just froze me. So you're saying about coffee. I made a coffee about 10 minutes ago. It's in my beaker. It's in the World Cup. It's Cricket World Cup 2019. It was on in Brixton. I went to see England playing. I don't know, some team. It was all over. It was all over the news when I got home because England won. But I didn't want to go because I'd be in the crowd. So all I done for most of the match was be downstairs where the bars were, drinking with all these English people, all these I don't know, whoever they were playing, and the person I went with, and all she had to do was explain to me all day long. Well, I was getting gradually pissed, getting more and more louder during the day, talking about the Mandela effect to everyone that I could, and getting louder, drinking beakers of beer all day. But this is a cup of coffee. You said you're drinking a beaker of coffee right now, Saji? I am too.
Yeah, I'm the one who's half asleep, and you're the guy staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning ordering pizza. So thank you for just being here.
Yeah, I wonder how you get pizza where you're at 2 in the morning, man. Most of the places around here are closed at 8.
Oh, we have you have a thing called Just Eat, which is it's kind of an app. So you just order food and you look for the one that's open near you in your postcode area, and then you just order online. You can give cash at the door. So I've never used it before, but tonight I've used it. I said, fuck it, I'm hungry. I've got money in my bank. Why haven't I just ordered some food? But my schedule, my sleep schedule, I'm awake for 2 days and then asleep for maybe one. But the last 2 days I've been asleep for, on and off for quite a long time. And so I'm making videos and then nodding off, trying to watch a movie, and then getting inspiration from the movie, then sticking my laptop on and putting that into the movie I'm making right now, because as I said, I'm making 3 movies. I'm making one movie which I've got about 2.5 hours footage for, I've got 2.5 hours done, which is going to be 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds long. And it's going to be a kind of Avengers, Loki, focus on some of the characters in it, as well as a few Mandela effect bits in, and a few other things, surprises. And then the second movie, which I hope to get done around the end of September, will be 6 hours and 66 minutes, which is actually 7 hours and 6 minutes. And then the third movie, Christmas, will be the finale, the 9 hours and 99 minutes, which is actually 10 hours and whatever the fuck, I don't know. Maybe my maths is all over the place. So, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. But that's why I try to switch off. And when I try to watch a movie, I get inspiration. Then I turn my laptop on. So I'm trying now not to use my laptop for a couple of days. But it's so hard, so hard. Inspiration from everything, even music you hear on the, a car might go past you on the street and you hear a song. Go, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a remix of that. It's so hard to turn off. Oh, especially when you have such an easy program for like Final Cut Pro to use to make videos with, and you can, if you can copyright or uncopyright stuff, that you can play it on your channel just to inspire people right now. It doesn't matter about next week or tomorrow. If you know that someone would like to hear a song, and even if they don't know, and you put out a song, a remix of that, and it hits them right there for that 1 minute, that they'll feel loved right now. That's what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, month and a half. I feel love everywhere I go, so I just put good songs out, and I'm trying to twist it around with some great images. Now I'm trying to evolve into the UFO bits and show stars, but I'm also doing other stuff, but I want to get used to involved, because I know Hebrew and Saji, guys, you are the best double act I've ever met, guys, on here. And I think you bounce off each other like bouncing balls, or beach ball, whatever you want to call it. They're beach ball. I want to do a remix of Beach Ball, the song Beach Ball. I'm gonna go look for that right now. Okay, I'm on YouTube. So but I think we could do something together, because I think if we got together and done some filming together, we could make a lot of people laugh. at the situation that's going on, not just in the world, but it's just the Mandela effect thing in general, you know. Because some of them are scary, some of them are, you know, some of them are nice, some of them are this. But I think with you two involved as well, especially with your improv skills, I think we could make the whole world laugh at the whole Mandela effect and make it not as bad for some people. Do you know? I think that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I hear you. I smell what you're cooking, and it don't even smell like
Yeah, I
pizza.
smell what you're. uh, oh God, I like that.
Well, here's
You know, it's all. Say again.
oh no, I got something here I wanted to share with everybody.
Yes, please do.
Michael Fontaine.
Mm.
Pause. For you guys to
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine
has sent me some pictures here of his daughter. His daughter turned 4, and I think she was in some sort of what did he say? Some sort of parade or pageant or something.
Oh, nice.
So I just thought that they looked cute, and I wanted to share them. Now, I gotta say, this looks like she doesn't look too happy in this. Now I don't know which one is her because there's 2 little girls here. So if Michael could tell us in the chat,
I'm sure he could tell you. Yeah, I'm sure he could tell you.
But there's the I guess it's this one is what I'm gonna guess.
Oh, okay.
She turned 3. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
But there's that one. Let's see, he sent one more. Yeah, I'm guessing it's the smaller one. So
oh, cool.
Michael, I hope you're still watching, dude. Let's see here. How do I do this? All right, just give me a chance here, guys. It's not like Messenger. I can just switch them around.
Nah, it's all good. I've just put a link into my new Loki video, guys, into the chat. It's a 7-minute video. Just while he gets to I'm just saying that now. Just while he gets to do the photograph up.
Okay.
So yeah. I'm in the chat now as well with the guys there. So you have another photograph. What have you got it on? Not Messenger, is it? Not Messenger.
No. I've got it right here, guys. Check it out.
Cool, nice.
There you go. That's her.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. She's so cute. Wow, that's really cool, man.
So.
Lovely. What a lovely photograph. Her birthday parade. Ah, lovely. Michael Fontaine said, her birthday parade.
Ah,
that's
okay.
Lovely. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. So that's where so she's gone along on the parade with that. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. That's a big thing in America, the parades. Isn't that correct? The big thing that you have parades, the parade days and stuff like that.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That's amazing. Beautiful pictures. Lovely. You're blessed, man. You're blessed, brother. I've got some kids myself. You got kids, Hebrew and Saji. Have you ever asked you have you got kids? You've got kids? Many. Yep. Okay. Now, forgive me if I haven't. If you have already asked you, my memory's all over the place. Oh, by the way, guys, just on the rebound there. Oh, my pizza's on the way. Oh, it's on the way.
He's going to
just let you know.
He's going to be in a really good mood now, guys. Check him out.
Oh, so just let you know that we've got 6 people watching. We've got 2 thumbs up. So please do hit that thumbs up, guys. You know, come on, show the support. Hit the like button. Even if you hit the unlike button, you know, but just give it a like, you know, just pretend that you're even in the crowd and hit either like or dislike. It shows that someone's been here. show your mark, or leave your mark on the show. Give the thumbs up, guys. Now, next time I get in, hopefully it'll be more than 2 thumbs up, guys. I love to say that every now and again, because if you don't get encouragement, if you ever get into a show and you forget to press the thumbs up, because you're so enrolled in the show. And I'm not saying that we're going to be talking great fucking out of this world stuff or anything like that people will forget to press the like button, but you know, these things happen. So yes, press that fucking button. I did say fucking with 2 O's, by the way.
Yeah,
with 2 O's.
Sometimes I accidentally hit it twice, and I realized later that I can't put myself out.
That can happen as well. That can definitely happen as well, man. That can definitely happen. But let me ask you guys. You said you've got kids. Do you have kids as well, Saji? Did you say?
Yeah, my kids are grown. My youngest daughter is like 20. See, she was born in '96, so that would make her 24.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
24. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Nice. I've got. What age did you say yours were again? Hebrew. Hebrew.
Oh, sorry about that.
Well, don't worry,
Yeah,
man. It's all right.
mine's she'll be 10 in August.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay. I've got one. I've got 26, 27, 27. I've got 223 or 24-year-old. I can't remember. And then a granddaughter that's like nearly 2. So it's very interesting, very interesting time to be alive. And then especially with this whole thing that was going on with, as the situation as we like to call it, because we don't like saying the name out loud.
oh yeah.
I connected with so many of them that I had never connected with. Well, I did connect, but not to the level where I connected them, because you're at home, people contact each other to make sure everyone was okay. And then it went from there. So it just brought the family closer together, I think.
What is that?
What is that? Is that you, Saji?
Centers, zoos, and museums, card rooms, and
Is that on mine?
bars. This is in every
What is going on here?
in the state of California.
Is that
What
on
is
your window or mine?
Oh man. Sorry about
Saji
that,
must have
guys.
something in the background. No, you're all right.
I'm
Is it
sorry, man.
Saji or
No,
yours?
I had a news article that was going to play, but it started
Oh,
playing
okay.
before I even. I didn't push
Ah,
the button. It just started playing. Sorry about that.
no,
I
that
was
happens,
wondering-
man. That happens.
I was freaking out myself. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
That fucking happens, man. That happens. I do it all the time, and when I'm on my show and I'm doing a show, right? It's funny because I have like I have two browsers. Like some of us do. I have the browser and the Chrome one. Now I can open other browsers as well, but I have different tabs open in different browsers, and sometimes one's playing, so I can hear it by ear, and I think everyone else can hear it, but I don't realize with the StreamYard you can only hear one. If you collect the sound, they can only hear one window. And sometimes I stop the video because I think they can hear what I can hear and don't realize where it's going. I have to close everything down to find out where the tab is I've got open, and there's some, like I just say, you play the video and then it moves. You think you've stopped it. Like you said, Saji, you click it once and it clicks twice and then it plays. There's a pause. You go on and play your other video, and in the background, the next video comes on that one, but you don't know where it is, and you've lost the fucking plot of some news thing, news anchor. I don't know, some fucking. It always goes on to BBC News or NBC News, or it's fucking usually Donald Trump's fucking head looking at you the second you go back onto it. You know what I mean? I don't know why that is. Do you get that a lot when you go back into stuff? It's Donald Trump or something like that. You've left something play for a minute and you go back and it's always about the president election and I get it over here in the UK. So why the fuck do I want to see that shit for? I'm sure you need to see it more than I do.
Oh yeah, totally.
Not say,
Or have you ever been like you're sitting at the intersection and you're jamming to some like old school gangster rap, like some Too Short, and you're singing along? You look over to your left and you see like a family of 4 sitting there staring at you.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? Do you know what I used to do? I used to have a bass bin. It was a 700 watt bass. No, it wasn't. It was a 1500 watt subwoofer in the back of my car, right? In a small Nissan Sunny, and I used to go around and I used to fucking pelt out the tunes, like, and I used to drive like a maniac as well. I was like a boy racer, but an older version of a boy racer. Because I knew the roads, but yeah, and you'd be sitting there, and you just forget because you're in the zone. You're in the zone, sitting there, and everyone just you look over, and there's like people staring in cars at you, going,
Yeah,
just looking
and you
at
got
them. They're bopping their heads.
Yeah, you got little John crunk up, and you're like, from the window to the wall. Yeah.
Hey, is that Little John, isn't it? That Little John, is it? Little John. I might do you've just given me an inspiration now to do a song. You remember Little John? I done a couple of what was his name? I done a couple of Nas's tunes, 50 Cent's G Unit ones. I also done a few Stack Quo. Do you remember Stack Quo? Do you know who Stack Quo is?
No, I never heard of Stack Quo.
He
He
used to
sounds like one of those
be.
newer artists because he's got one
No,
of
he
those
used to
names
be
that.
with. He used to be with G Unit back in the day.
Oh, okay, that explains it. I didn't never
And
knew
he what?
anybody in G Unit besides 50 Cent.
Yeah, it's 50 Cent. There was Young Buck. There was the game was in it as well. You know, the game was in it as well. He was there. But what an amazing artist, man! I just had a better flow than I thought any of the rest of them, for some
Yeah,
reason.
I
And
saw
but
I saw
then
an
it
article the
just
other
disappeared.
day.
Yeah.
System. It said G Unit was like, I guess like their car broke down on the side of the expressway or something like that. Their Rolls Royce they were driving, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they were trying to get back home, and they went to the bus stop, and they were trying to get on the transit, and the driver wouldn't let them on. You know why?
Why?
Because they didn't have 50 Cent.
Ah, you mad bastard, you. I thought you were going somewhere with this, you mad bastard, you. It's funny as fucking cunt. I thought you were going to say because they got robbed. You know what's his name got robbed? Yeah, Young Buck got robbed. You remember that spinner that they had? They used to have a spinner, 50 Cent to G units. They had a big thing on their like a big piece of jewelry,
Here
and
we
used to
go.
spin it. It used to spin it. It was like it was over. I think it was about a 200 grand's worth of jewelry. The game, right? You know who the game is? You know the game. He's a quite good rapper as well. When he was in that, one of his gang took that necklace off. I don't know. I don't know if it was Young Buck or whichever one, slapped him about and just walked off with it, right? And that's where the whole 50 Cent and G Unit twisted against the game, and then that was all a bit madness. And then the game went off and done a who's snitching video. He went around and he nearly broke into 50 Cent's house doing a because he called him a grass saying he wouldn't walk through his hood again. He wouldn't do this. Where the game would just he was living in an apartment, right? No furniture, a safe with about 300 grand sitting there, a gun. Everything he wanted in the flat, and all he had to do was ring a number, and he was living a life as a gangster. And 50 Cent's gotten mansions and mansions and mansions, and he didn't like the way he just twisted on him. Do you remember that? Do you remember anything about that in the rap game?
A little bit. It's been a while, but I do remember that when the whole necklace thing happened. I do kind of remember
Yeah,
that.
that was one. That was one of the games. I was on stage with the game. I went up on stage with the game, and I wasn't rapping. He asked for a pint of Guinness, and I happened to be at the front of the stage with a pint of Guinness at the time, and I got up. And we end up back at a party, but we weren't in the same fucking. I don't even think we're on the same floor as him. We were at a party in a hotel with loads of different people. After a party, because they weren't let us go. But I don't know how I had them. I must have had about I had about 500 quid on me, and you know what? They were all in £5 notes, so it looked like I had a stack on me. So I just flashed that, and they'd all let us in. There was a bit, I don't know, it was a great night anyway, but we didn't see him after that. But I've been to 2 of his gigs. I followed him around for quite a long time. When I follow rappers, I get into their, trying to find out who they're born, when they were born, who their father was, all that kind of stuff, and what the rap is. Then I listen to the tunes first. Then it's where you get hooked. But if you go into the backstory of, the game and 50 Cent and all, they're both. I think most of that was for media. So for
Yeah,
record
I
sales,
agree.
for
I think
record
most of
sales.
that, whenever they got beefs and stuff, I think it's just ploys to sell records.
Oh yeah. There is like look
Yeah.
at Eminem with what were they called the fucking the clown, the insane clown posse, is that what they were called? He's first beef with I think it was the insane clown posse. There's a video or DVD, you might get it on YouTube. It's called Beef. There's Beef 1, Beef 2, and Beef 3. It's got all
What's
about the
beef?
rap game.
Well, what's
Huh?
beef? What's beef?
Beef. It's a DVD or it's a movie about every
No,
rap beef
never
that was
mind.
ever.
It's a Notorious B.I.G. song, my friend.
No. I'm on about the movie Beef. BEEF.
Yeah, I know,
It's
but
on. It's.
in the song he goes, "What's beef?" and then he goes
Oh yeah,
on.
yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm yeah. I'm on. I'm sorry, brother. I just stood up because I thought I heard a doorbell ring for my pizza. I got excited. Sorry.
So do you got any beef on your pizza?
I am. I'm getting the beef. I'm getting the beef. I'm getting the beef feast. I think. Woohoo! Beef.
All right.
Synchronicity or what, guys? Oh, mad bastards. So let me. I'd like to get into the chat and say hello to everyone, but I can't see the fucking chat. Oh, there we go. I can see them. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Michael Fun. Let me see if I can do an accent, right? Hi, Michael Fontaine. Does that sound right?
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine's in the house. Yeah. Eddie Von Keen. Is that right?
The real one.
And Hebrew from Eternia. Oh, do I sound like the tiger? I'm not scared. Is that even like the tiger? What's his name again?
Cringer. You're thinking of Cringer before he turns into Battle Cat.
Cringer, yeah. Do you know what? I'd love to do a He-Man mashup. There is a He-Man mashup on my channel, guys. With a rap song on it. I can't remember what song it's on, but I done it for well, not for you, but just before we done the first show together. You should take it and just take the 2-minute clip out. If I can get the 2-minute clip of He-Man rapping for you, I'll send it to you on its own. It's quite good because it's just got him rapping. It looks like it's actually He-Man himself rapping. To his lips go to the backing song and some I don't know what song it is. It's quite funny. I love editing fucking shit. I must have the easiest editing thing I've ever used in my life because it feels like now I can just go on. I can put any clip, right? Any bit of a movie on, put any song and just sync it into make the background darken or whatever. And it's I don't know, it's like putting one puzzle on top of another and they just fit together. Do you know what I mean? It's weird.
So it's like a form of alchemy for you. I get it.
Yeah, it is. It's my new addiction, man. It's my new addiction. Well, here's the thing. I don't know. I sound like I'm pulling my own chain now, and I'm only going to say this once because I fucking hate pulling my own chain. I'd like a woman to do it for me. Well, preferably a woman. Anyway, I've done over 500 videos since Christmas. Over 500. I've 580 or something, 540 on my channel. I've about 50 in the back room that I've already done that I just need to put all together. And I've about another 100 already made on my other computer. And it's like as if I all put them all together as one movie, it'd be like a never-ending story. So there's times and places that I think some of the videos can be thrown in that will mean more to them at certain people at certain times. Do you ever feel like when you drop a video, it's the right time to drop that video? Whether it's I don't know, an inspirational message, whether it's just a song, or whether it's even just a Mandela effect, or even as you do, Hebrew, the improv with the figures, and Saji, I'm sure you do stuff as well. So do you ever feel like that video you just done it just at the right time? You like as if you were meant to just do that video.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't always feel like I'm Mr. Right, but I do feel sometimes like I'm Mr. Right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what it's all about, being Mr. Right now, being right there in the moment. Because I get lost in making videos, right? Because it's so easy to make. It's like writing a sentence. I can make a video with any image in it, and it's like writing a sentence. It's as easy as writing a sentence. Now I can write, so that's easy. Or it's easy as talking, or easy as breathing. But I don't know if it's gonna last. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's gone. I don't know if it's gonna last this way. If I'm gonna keep going to be able to do it like this. But I think the program that I'm using is just getting easier and easier and easier. And there's so much stuff. I've only used about 5% of what that. You've seen Final Cut Pro before, so if I've only touched off the surface of what it can use, and I'm self-taught, I've got so much more to do with that. And by the end of the year, I'm hoping to be able to make some sort of impact on the Mandela Effect community where we can make a movie together. Now, a proper movie, not one of these ones where you see a B movie that's on fucking late at night time. The acting's the worst thing you've ever seen. One of these ones where we can actually go out and get some actors that might mean something. They mightn't mean something to certain people, but they might have a face or a name. They might be B actors, but let's see what we can do. I think that if we all pull together, which we have done, you've got creative, I got creative, Hebrew's got creative. I hope he comes back in, and everyone here in the chat, I'm sure everyone has got creative. What if we all pull together? I'm sure we could come out with a better Mandela Effect movie than the one that came out last year.
Well, you set the bar pretty high there.
Not at all, man. Not at all, man. That's not even a bar to me, man. I just walked over that about 3 years ago, man.
You couldn't hear the
Do you know
sarcasm
what?
in my voice when I said
I did,
that?
I did, I did. Do you hear the sarcasm? If I show you my face, but I'm smiling all the time. But we had an idea of doing that Mandela Effect movie about 2 years before that Mandela Effect movie came out, and it was a different type of movie, and it wasn't the first time that it ever came up, but it was just called something else. I think it was a Mandela Effect investigator. It was going on the side of he was a detective from another parallel universe. Now there is something on. I think it's on one of the American the TV program the TV stations. It's called Counterpart. You might be able to download it or see it on YouTube if you want to YouTube and see what is called a clip for. It's called Counterpart. I think it's on a thing called Stars. Do you have a channel called Stars over there? Stars.
Oh yeah, I know what Stars is. You know the
Yeah.
movie,
So
The
I think.
Mandela Effect, the one you're referring to. You know, there's been 5 different Mandela effects in that movie that have already happened, but nobody in the Mandela Effect community noticed because no one remembers what happened the first time.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you know her. Where's he gone to? What you tell me what the
Usually, if
Mandela
that
effect?
happens, if he drops out
Yeah.
like that, it means his system must have shut down. So
All right. Okay. That's all. So what are the Mandela effects that you what do you think
I
what
was
did
just
they
kidding. I
say?
was making that up. It was a
All
joke.
right. I can tell you some Mandela effects that are probably going to come up over the next year or two. Geographical ones. I've seen, as I said, I think I said it to Hebrew earlier on. I've mentioned it on my show once or twice. So we have Greenland and Iceland, yeah. So one's Green and one's Iceland, and they're both the opposite way around, yeah. Greenland, which is the bigger one, we're probably going to shrink a little bit and it's going to move down a small bit. And I think Iceland's going to get a little bit bigger. It's either going to get a bit bigger or it's going to twist around, the way the continents shift around a little bit. It's going to spin around, so it's not going to be on the same angle. So that's up there. And Canada, the top of Canada is breaking up so much more, but you can't see it on these big maps. If you go into the map, Canada right now, the outside of it, the inside of it, the inlays of the lakes, they're all changed. They've all changed since the last time you went. Not all of them, but new ones have arrived. If you go really, really close up into all them, what's the name of that? The big massive river into Canada, the Hudson, is that what it's called? The Hudson Bay, whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, so all above that and beyond up towards the north and maybe the north south of that, there's more outlets and inlets and stuff like that have come off that people haven't noticed because they haven't zoomed in on it. Maybe they're only looking at it on maybe a map like on the wall like behind me here, where it's like you don't really see it that well unless you zoom in. Now Google Maps is good, but if you have an atlas like. And I have atlases behind me. If you have stuff like that, it's better to go. But I've noticed a lot of stuff like that's going on. I also I can see New Zealand shifting again, but I can see it maybe I think it's going to go down a notch. There's the pizza. You keep going. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. All right. It sounded like it was on fire, didn't it? So now look at me. I'm sitting here all by myself with my hands in my pockets. So with that being said, let me pop on over here to YouTube and see what you guys are talking about. All right,
I'll be
almost
back in a
there.
sec, man. I'll just
Okay.
get me pizza.
Yeah, go get your pizza.
Pizza's in the house. Come on, no dead air, man. You might tell a joke or something, will you?
All right, so let's see here. Stars is like Showtime or HBO. Yes, it is.
Right. Yeah, something like HBO. Yeah, so it's on that Counterpart. It's called Counterpart.
I've seen
It
it. I
has.
think I've seen it.
It's very good. That's a bit one that coming from. And he meets himself. Then he meets his other version of himself. Hello, sir. How are you doing? And just give me 1 second there, guys. Right.
All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to have that air there. We had so much going on, and now it's like it went slowed down to a crawl, huh?
Aha. 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 My food.
So
My
is
food's in the house.
So is it heavy?
Huh?
Is it heavy? How much do you think it weighs?
Oh, at least 100 pounds. Man, I don't know what I've got, man. Shit, what did I get? I haven't a clue. I bought something, so the shit in it. What's in here? I didn't get a pizza. I thought it was a pizza. Now it's chips and burgers and a wrap. Oh, a peri wrap. Oh yeah. Oh
It
yeah.
sounds like you got the hookup.
I got hooked up, man. I've got a burger. I've got some sauce. I've got some chips. I've got all I need now is some beautiful women to sit beside me and eat it with me.
Or feed it to you. Yeah.
Well, you could feed it to me like grape shitter, but even just the company would be good enough for me. You know what I mean? The company would be just perfect.
One is doing like a fan over you, yeah.
A Cleopatra thing where she feeds them grapes or whatever it is or whoever. Yeah, they can do all that kind of stuff. No problem. They can walk around half naked for all I care.
I was
preferable actually.
When I first came down here to Florida, I didn't have a job and I was trying to make some money on the side, and I was delivering for Uber Eats. And,
okay.
And a lot of the people down here are foreign, like they're from, a lot of them are from like Venezuela or Cuba or Mexico. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because down here in Florida, you get a lot of that. And I remember I was delivering a sandwich or something. I think it was from Subway. I can't remember for sure. But I noticed the guy had put like a whole bunch of like extra toppings on it for him. Oh, now I remember it was a pita. It was a pita, and I watched him make his pita for him. Okay, like he really stuffed a lot of stuff in there. He stuffed that pita, and
stuffed that pita.
Yeah. And I was handing it to the guy, on the street corner or whatever when he came out to meet me, and I go, and I said something. He's like, I'll tip you on the app or something like that, but I didn't understand him at first, because he had an accent. And then so I looked at it, kind of, like squinted and looked at him, like I was trying to understand what he said, and and he said he tried to like use his hand gesture and said it again, and I told him, I said they hooked it up, and then I started going back to my car. He's like, whoa, uno, and I go, yeah. He goes, what do you mean hooked it up?
What the fuck?
I was like, I mean, they really made they put a lot in your pita, and I just made it more confusing. I realized that.
Yeah, you should have just left out of that and done it. No, just looked at him really serious for a second, then just turned around and walked off, and he wouldn't have known what the fuck, man. How you hooked you up? What? I'm not eating that shit. What have they hooked something up?
Yeah, he was being all paranoid.
Yeah,
Needless to say, he never tipped me on the app. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Bro. His food is gorgeous. Oh, I'm just eating.
I might be able to get a word in edgewise while you're eating. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. So say what you need to say there before I eat all my food and start going mad. No, me go mad? No. You haven't left now as well, have you?
No, I haven't left.
Don't leave, brother. Do not leave. Do not leave me on my own in your show.
That would be something. Hebrew gets hijacked by SystemFailure.
Man, I've been left on so many people's shows before. I was left on this show, I think, once. I was left on.
It's like, oh, I'm out of here. I kind of like tonight, huh?
I was left on Gypsy Road show on my own. I was left on Ceiling Fan Man Roads on my show on my own. After everyone left, they all left, and I was sitting there going, "Oh, hey, I've got the show." For about 5 minutes.
For some reason, the Kanye West song, "No One Man Should Have All That Power," comes into play.
Yeah. Man, just people leave me on the shows. You must think I'm great. Either I'm great or I'm great entertainment, Or do you just keep forgetting to switch it off and say, okay, we're not live anymore? Do you just zoom out of the window?
Yeah.
So-
On one hand, they trust you with the keys of the keys to the house, but on the other hand, you ran them all off. You know.
They all disappeared. I am a system failure, man. I'm a system failure. Oh well, you know, it gets more interesting when I'm left on my own, just talking shite and mad shite, and just going into more shite, and just talking about mad shite. And then when I start rapping, like we could do a rap if you want. We could write a rap together right now.
Yeah, I don't know how entertaining that would be, but you know, if that's what you want to do, we could write. We could make a rap about your pizza if you want to.
Well, you know, I don't know about. I'm not eating pizza. I end up getting chips and burgers, so I am getting beef.
Oh, so no pizza actually arrived, huh?
No, it's actually. I thought I'd ordered pizza, but I never remember that place wasn't open, so I went and ordered a peri peri place. So I've got chips, I've got a burger, a double Whopper burger, and some peri peri wrap, and 2 bits of chips, and some wings, and
gotcha.
A lot of food. I didn't get a fucking drink. Fuck.
Do you like Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire. It's all right. It's all right. It wouldn't be my favorite.
Yeah, same here. I mean, like I'm okay with it, but if you got a really good steak, sometimes I think it actually kind of ruins it, you know. But what I was getting at is I saw a documentary today on how they make it, and I clicked on it because I was curious, right? Do you realize that it's made from red onions and sardines are the 2 main ingredients.
Oh, what's that?
Red onions that ferment for 3 years in a barrel. No, yeah, I'm not sure how long the red onions ferment, but sardines.
Okay.
The sardines have to ferment or have to sit in a barrel with salt for 3 years before they're ready.
Fuck me, man. That's crazy. 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
Fuck me, man.
So now I'm like, no wonder a freaking small ass bottle of that costs like $12.
Yeah, fucking yeah. It's pretty expensive, all right. It wouldn't be yeah. Do you like it?
It's okay. It's not my favorite. I was just curious because I always thought it was kind of like a obscure flavor. I'm like, yeah, I'm curious. Well, how do they make this stuff?
Yeah,
you know?
kind of like an acquired taste, kind of like Bovril or something like that. Sort of.
Yeah, I would never. I mean, I hardly ever buy it. Around Christmas time over here, where I'm from, like in the States, we make cheese balls. Oh, it's kind of like a Christmas thing where you take some cream cheese and minced meat and onions, and you pour Worcestershire sauce into the
Worcestershire. Yeah. Why can't you say that properly? Worcestershire sauce. I can't say it properly, you know.
I realize I'm totally butchering it, and
but it's good blistering that word. It's blood. It's there to be blistered, you know.
That's about the only time I ever buy it, and that bottle will sit in my fridge until next Christmas.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. I'm just gonna open my wrap. Oh, this wrap looks tasty. So, what have you been doing today then? What was your since you got up? What time is it there now, by the way?
Right now it is almost 11 o'clock.
Okay. Okay.
And I laid down to take a nap about 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know what happened after that. I was late for the show because I was sleeping in.
Yeah. You were dreaming about me. You just didn't want to wake up. Isn't that right?
Well, yeah, I was definitely sawing logs, man.
Oh, this is so nice. And then, so, well, what did you do before you went to bed at 5, though? You must have been up to something.
Oh, man, it was so hot down here. I was basically just hanging out in my room, staying in the air conditioning. It got to 101 degrees down here today.
Wow.
I woke up, though, at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's when I did most of my productive stuff.
What was that? What was your productive stuff?
Oh, like I needed to get stuff done around the house, basically, like getting my laundry done and, you know, cleaning the house, stuff like that.
Okay. Wow. So
Domestic
4
stuff,
a.m.
boring domestic stuff.
Yeah. I have to go. I'm going shopping tomorrow to Aldi. No, I'm
I
gonna
tell
go
you
in
one
there
thing
tomorrow.
that did cross my mind though today when I was
Yeah.
folding my towels. I just fold them over once and then a second time, right? And that's all I really need to do to get them to fit in the cupboard or whatever. And I had a flashback. I remembered when I was still when I still had when I was still living with my girlfriend or whatever you want to call her. Uh,
Okay.
she had this particular way she would fold the towels that she had like kind of like what is the word I'm looking for, obsessive an
OCD.
upset, yeah, an OCD thing about the towels. And
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I almost started to fold them that way when I had that flashback. And I'm like, hey, I don't have to do that
Oh.
no more. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to fold any of them just in protest of this memory. And I just shoved them all in the closet.
No. You know you didn't have to do it in the first place anyway. You know, but
Right.
let me ask you. Let me ask you. How long ago was that you were with her?
Oh, it's been about 6 years now. But I was with her
Okay.
for a long time. We were together almost 14 years. But see, I have two daughters. I have a daughter um, from her, and I have a daughter from another particular
Okay.
female. So I
Do
really
you know
tried.
them?
You know, it was
Go
one
on.
of those examples of when you know the relationship isn't working, but you just try to
Yeah.
keep it going for the kid. It was one of those type deals.
Yeah, I done that with the same thing, but with a house. Because my last one, we kind of around 8 years in, like 14 years, we were like together as well, like yourself. And about 6 years now, I'd say we broke up. So similar to yourself.
Yeah, very
It kind of went
similar.
stale after about 8 years, 9 years. You know, not going stale. Whereas we still had fun every now and again, but not as much. You know what I mean? And it was a case of we were tied into a mortgage together as well. So we just kept it going for that. It was kind of like, but yeah. It's hard getting out of a 14-year one, isn't it? So it's hard to change your like. There's no harm in picking up good bits from that relationship. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. So if you want to fold them towels and it makes you feel better, do it that way. Don't remember her going, oh fuck that, man.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Remember
I
that
just
as a
realized
positive.
I realized I was starting to do it the old way, and I was like, you know what? I don't have to.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. No, you don't have to. The realization that you don't have to do it anymore like that yeah, yeah. But I picked up.
Are you there? Oh, great. Hello. Huh. Well, shoot. First Hebrew, then Mark, and then now me. Let's see how long I can stay on. Maybe the FBI is trying to shut us down. Who knows? I don't know though. We're not talking about any off the wall topics tonight. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Sardines, yes, Catherine. Sardines is the main ingredient in Worcestershire sauce. It's glad to know that you're still here listening. Thank you for that. Oh, great. Now it's just me. Well, guys, I am going to mute up for just a minute and I'm going to try to see if I can track anybody down, and I will be right back. Well, I don't seem that I can get a hold of anybody, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Um, so I don't know, guys. I guess the show is over for now. If I get a hold of Hebrew and I can figure out what's going on, I'll pop back in. But otherwise, it's just going to be a dead show. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys one more time in chat. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't let you back in, um, Mark, because I don't have the power to do so. So unless we can find Hebrew, I guess I'm going to have to I'm just going to have to leave, and it's just going to be dead air until he comes back on or until StreamYard times out. So it is what it is. And I will look at the live chat in StreamYard, but I want to thank you guys for popping in. Go Kart Bob, Michael Fontaine, Michael Fontaine, Eddie Von King, the real one. And I hope that you heard me.